Welcome to the Hobby to Profitability podcast. I'm your host, Jacqueline Green, a marketing expert, an AI consultant, and a seasoned entrepreneur. But more importantly, I'm someone who has walked the exact path that you are on right now. I know what it's like to start a business with big dreams, big ideas, only to realize that you've basically created an all-consuming, exhausting job for yourself. I have been there. And now I'm sharing what I've learned and talking with others to help listeners break free, scale smarter, and build a business that actually works. That's what makes this podcast different. There are a lot of business podcasts out there, but Hobby to Profitability isn't just about generic advice or fluffy motivation. It's about real, honest conversations on what actually works and what doesn't, to help you move your business forward. Everything I share comes from my own experience scaling businesses, making mistakes, and I'm telling you, a lot of mistakes, and figuring out how to build something that's both profitable and sustainable. No gatekeeper, no out-of-date strategies. We're giving it to you, the talk, the actionable education to really help you navigate the challenges of entrepreneurship. So why Hobby to Profitability? Because too many entrepreneurs, especially small business owners, find themselves stuck. You start your business with this idea of freedom and these big dreams, and you're going to do all these things, but instead, you work really long hours. You make less money than you did before, and you wonder, how do I turn this into something bigger than me? And the thing about it is you're not alone. Studies have actually shown that 80% of small business owners are actually just solo entrepreneurs. And most struggle to grow past a certain point. And that's according to Forbes. Why is that? Well, because one thing is that no one really teaches you how to make that leap from being self-employed to being CEO of your company. And that's where this podcast comes in. That's what we're going to be talking about. If you're a small business owner and you're wanting to grow your revenue up past $1 million, then I highly recommend you subscribe to this podcast. That's exactly it. How do you get past the grind and start building something beyond just you? So what are we going to cover in these episodes? We're going to cover a lot about marketing. How do you create lead generation? How do you find the right clients? How do you scale with effective marketing strategy? What's working? What's not working? We're also going to talk a lot about business strategy, about systems and processes, and how you build sustainable revenue models. These are such important aspects of the operation behind the business itself. And yeah, not always the fun stuff. Well, it's fun for me, but that's the stuff that really is going to help you build out the products and the services that you really want to offer your clients. The next thing we're going to talk about is artificial intelligence. We cannot talk about artificial intelligence. There's so many benefits to small business owners to use AI to build efficiencies within your system, to get more done, to improve your customer experience, to just help your workflow. So we're going to talk about the good and the bad of AI. Another thing we're going to talk about is mindset. Your mindset is critical to your success. If you don't believe you can, you're right. You can't. And that's the thing that we forget. What are those limiting beliefs that are holding us back right now from growing into that business that we want to be? And leadership. We're going to develop the skills that you need to really lead a team, lead your community, grow beyond yourself. These are all really important topics. Initially, you're going to hear some solo episodes packed with insights from my own journey. What worked, what didn't work, and what I wish I knew sooner. And as we grow, we'll bring in real business owners to share their experiences, their challenges, what the best advice they have for other people just getting started or that are stuck in that place. We want to hear from people who have been there and are doing it today. So why should you listen to this podcast? Well, because owning a business is really hard. No one gives you a manual on how to do it. It's a lonely road at times, and it's easy to feel stuck. And I'm not going to lie, there are days that I have felt like, I don't want to do it. I give up. I give in. This is not working. How do we get past those moments? So this podcast is here to give you the real, no fluff strategies, the tough love when you need it, because we all do, and support you won't find in those highlighted reel social media posts that are supposedly motivating you and making it look like it's effortlessly done. And I'm telling you, nothing is effortless when it comes to running your own business. So we're going to dive into the real work, the stuff that actually moves your business forward. So if you're ready to break free from the grind, grow beyond your job, just a job, and finally scale that business the right way, hit the subscribe button. New episodes drop every week, and I can't wait to help you on your journey. So join me for Hobby to Profitability podcast, where we take your business from surviving to thriving. Now let's get started.